Emily sat on her bed, staring at her phone. The screen was dark, just like the space around her heart. It had been 6 months since her best friend, Mia, moved to another city. They had always been inseparable, sharing secrets, laughter, and dreams. But now, the distance between them felt like an endless void. And Emily felt lost without her friend. The two had grown up together in a small town. They spent countless afternoons talking about everything: school, boys, and their big plans for the future. They promised to always be there for each other, no matter what. But since Mia left, those promises felt fragile. Like paper in the rain, Emily picked up a picture of them from last summer. They were at the beach, arms around each other, both laughing as waves crashed around them. They had made a pact that day to always support one another, no matter where life took them. But now that promise felt distant, like a star that shone brightly but was too far away to reach. She missed Mia's voice, her laughter, and the way they could talk about anything for hours. Emily wanted to pick up the phone and call her, but each time she hesitated. What would she say? How could she bridge the gap that distance had created? She felt like a ship lost at sea, searching for a lighthouse to guide her home. One day, as Emily walked home from school, she noticed a small bookstore that had recently opened. It was cozy and inviting, with colorful posters of book covers in the window. On a whim, she decided to check it out. Inside, the scent of paper and ink filled the air. Rows of books lined the shelves, waiting to tell their stories as she wandered through the aisles. A bright blue book caught her eye. It was titled The Universe Inside Us. Curious, she picked it up and started flipping through the pages. The book spoke about how every person is like a star in the universe, each shining with their own light. It said that even when stars seem far apart, their light can still reach each other. Emily felt a spark of hope. Maybe she and Mia were like those stars. Even if they were miles apart, their friendship could still shine brightly. Inspired, she decided to buy the book and use it to reconnect with Mia. She would write her a letter, sharing her thoughts and feelings, just like they used to. That evening, Emily settled at her desk with a pen and her new book. She took a deep breath and began to write. "Dear Mia," she started, feeling a wave of emotion wash over her. "I hope you're doing well. I miss you every day. It's hard not having you around. Wish I could just pick up the phone and hear your voice," as she wrote her sadness, transformed into hope. She shared funny memories from their time together, like the time they tried to bake cookies and ended up with a kitchen covered in flour. She wrote about how she had joined the school's art club and how she wished Mia could be there to see her. Paintings after finishing the letter, Emily smiled, feeling lighter. It was a small step, but it was a step toward reconnecting, she felt, like a warrior preparing for battle, ready to fight against the distance that had come between them. As she folded the letter carefully and placed it in an envelope. The next day, Emily walked to the post office, her heart racing with excitement and nerves. She mailed the letter, imagining Mia opening it and smiling as she read her words. Maybe this would be the start of something new. Maybe they could find a way to stay connected, even from afar. Days turned into weeks, and Emily waited eagerly for a response. She checked the mailbox every day, hoping for a letter or a message from Mia. Finally, one sunny afternoon, she received a notification on her phone. It was a message from Mia. "Hey, I just got your letter. It made my day. I miss you too, more than I can say. Let's plan a video call soon. I want to hear all about your art and everything else." Tears of joy filled Emily's eyes as she read the message. The distance felt smaller now, like the stars that twinkled in the night sky. She quickly replied, setting up a time for their call. The excitement bubbled inside her. She could hardly wait to see Mia's face again. When the day of the video call arrived, Emily prepared her room, making it cozy and inviting. She set up her laptop and waited, her heart pounding with anticipation. When Mia's face finally appeared on the screen, Emily's heart soared. They both laughed and talked, their connection as strong as ever. As they chatted, Emily realized that even though they were far apart, their friendship was unbreakable. They could still share their lives, dreams, and laughter, just like before. The distance might be real, but it could never extinguish the light they shared. In that moment, Emily felt empowered. She understood that reaching out took courage, and that hope was a powerful force. No matter where life took them, they would always be each other's stars, shining brightly across the universe. Emily sat at her desk, staring at her laptop, feeling a mix of excitement and anxiety. It had been a week since she had sent her letter to Mia, and today was the day they would have their video call. She couldn't stop thinking about how much she missed her friend. The sound of Mia's laughter and their shared memories echoed in her mind, brightening the dullness of her everyday life. As she waited, Emily glanced around her room. It was filled with reminders of their friendship, pictures of them at the beach, silly selfies, and even the friendship bracelet Mia had made for her. Each piece brought a smile to her face, but also a pang of sadness. The distance between them felt heavy, a weight that pressed down on her heart. Finally, the clock struck 6, and Emily's heart raced. She opened the video call app and waited. When Mia's face appeared on the screen, Emily's heart lifted. Mia looked happy and vibrant, her hair shining in the sunlight coming through her window. "Emily?" Mia exclaimed, her eyes lighting up. "I can't believe we're finally doing this." "Me too," Emily replied, her voice filled with joy. "I've missed you so much." They spent the first few minutes catching up, sharing stories about their new lives. Mia talked about her new school, the friends she had made, and the exciting city she now lived in. Lindley listened intently, feeling happy for her friend, but also a little envious. She couldn't help but wonder if Mia was having too much fun without her dot. As the conversation continued, Emily felt a bit shy. She wanted to share her own experiences, but words seemed to escape her. She wanted to tell Mia about her art club and how she had painted a mural at school, but her fears crept in. What if Mia didn't think it was important? What if she didn't care? Noticing Emily's hesitation, Mia leaned closer to the screen. "Hey, are you okay? You seem a little quiet." Emily took a deep breath, feeling the warmth of Mia's concern. "I've been feeling kind of lost without you," she admitted. "I want to share things with you, but sometimes I don't know if they matter." Mia's face softened. "Emily, everything you do matters to me. You're my best friend. I want to hear about your art and everything else. You're incredible, and I'm so proud of you." Emily felt a rush of warmth. Mia's words were like sunlight breaking through clouds. "Really? You mean it?" "Of course you're talented, and I can't wait to see your mural," Mia said, her enthusiasm infectious. Encouraged, Emily began to share her experiences. She told Mia about the art club, how she had worked on a mural to brighten up the school hallway, and how nervous she had been during the presentation. As she spoke, she felt the distance between them shrink. Their laughter filled the room, and Emily felt a spark of hope growing within her. After a while, the conversation shifted to their dreams. Mia spoke about her desire to travel and explore new places, while Emily shared her wish to become an artist. They talked about their future plans, imagining a world where they could travel together and create art that inspired others. "Let's make a pact," Mia said suddenly. "No matter where life takes us, we'll always support each other's dreams. We can be each other's biggest fans even from far away." Emily smiled, feeling a surge of determination. "Yes, I promise. No matter how far apart we are, we'll always be connected." As they continued to talk, Emily realized that their friendship was stronger than distance. They could share their lives, support each other, and inspire one another no matter where they were. The weight in her chest began to lift, replaced by a feeling of excitement and possibility. After their call ended, Emily felt energized. She picked up her sketchbook and began to draw. She poured her feelings onto the page, creating a vibrant mural of two friends exploring a colorful world together. As she drew, she imagined all the adventures they would have, the places they would visit, and the art they would create. In the days that followed, Emily felt a renewed sense of hope. She started reaching out more, sending Mia updates about her artwork and school. And Mia replied enthusiastically, sharing her own stories. Their conversations became a lifeline, connecting them like a bridge over the vast distance between them. One Day as Emily was working on a new painting, she had an idea. She decided to create a special piece for Mia. It would be a representation of their friendship, a colorful canvas filled with symbols of their shared dreams and memories. Emily worked tirelessly, pouring her heart into the painting. She included a bright sun symbolizing hope, waves representing their beach days, and stars to remind them of their promise to always shine for each other. When she finished, she felt proud, knowing she was creating something meaningful. She carefully packaged the painting and sent it to Mia, her heart racing with excitement. A few days later, she received a video message from Mia. "Oh my gosh, Emily, I just got your painting," Mia exclaimed, her eyes wide with joy. "It's beautiful. I love it so much. You captured everything perfectly." Emily felt tears of happiness welling up in her eyes. "I'm so glad you like it. I wanted to remind you that you're always in my heart, no matter how far apart we are." Mia smiled brightly. "Thank you for being such an amazing friend. This means the world to me. I promise to hang it in my room so I can see it every day." In that moment, Emily realized that their friendship was a powerful force, capable of crossing any distance. They might be separated by miles, but their bond was unbreakable. With each shared story and every piece of art, they were building a bridge that would connect their hearts forever. As she settled down for the night, Emily felt a sense of peace. She knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she and Mia would always support each other. They were two stars shining brightly in the universe, lighting the way for one another, no matter the distance. Emily woke up to a bright Saturday morning, the sun streaming through her window. Today was special. It had been a month since she and Mia had their first video call. They'd been texting and calling regularly, but Emily wanted to do something more to show how much she valued their friendship. She wanted to surprise Mia with something that would make her feel close, even though they were far apart. After breakfast, Emily grabbed her sketchbook and a pack of colored pencils. She had a new idea for a project, something creative that represented their friendship. She wanted to create a scrapbook filled with memories, hopes, and dreams. It would be a way to bridge the distance between them, a tangible reminder of their bond. Sitting at her desk, Emily flipped open the sketchbook. She began by drawing a large heart in the center of the page. Inside she wrote, "Friends Forever." Around the heart, she added illustrations of their favorite memories. A beach day with sandcastles, camping trip with a campfire, and even the silly moments that made them laugh until they cried. As she drew, Emily felt a wave of emotions. She missed Mia more than ever, but she also felt a sense of empowerment. She remembered their promise to support each other's dreams. She wanted to show Mia that she was still there for her. Despite the distance, after a few hours of drawing, Emily had filled several pages with colorful memories. But she wanted to add something more personal. She decided to write letters on each page, sharing her thoughts and feelings about their friendship. In one letter, she wrote about how much Mia's encouragement meant to her, especially when she felt unsure of her art. In another, she expressed her hope for their future adventures together. When Emily finished the scrapbook, she felt proud. It was a piece of her heart, a way to connect with Mia that went beyond words. She carefully wrapped it in bright paper and added a note that read, "For my best friend, no matter how far apart we are." The next day, Emily headed to the post office, her heart racing with excitement. She mailed the scrapbook, imagining Mia opening it and feeling the love and warmth that Emily had poured into every page. It was a small gesture, but it was filled with hope and determination. Days passed, and Emily waited eagerly for Mia's reaction. When a week went by without a response, she felt a twinge of worry. Had the package gotten lost? Was Mia too busy with her new life to appreciate it? Doubts crept into her mind, but she pushed them aside, reminding herself of the strength of their friendship. Finally, Emily received a message from Mia. "Emily, I got your scrapbook. It's amazing. Can't believe you put all that work into it. I love it so much." Emily's heart soared. She could almost hear Mia's voice, filled with joy. "I'm so glad you liked it," she replied. "I wanted you to know how much you mean to me," Mia quickly replied. "You're the best friend ever. I've been feeling a bit lonely in this new city. but your scrapbook made me feel so connected to you. Thank you. Feeling inspired by Mia's words, Emily suggested they do something together, even from a distance. How about we have a virtual art day? She proposed. We can each work on a project and share our progress. Mia loved the idea. Let's do it. I'll set up my art space, and we can video call while we create. On the day of their virtual art day, Emily prepared her workspace with her favorite supplies. She felt excited, eager to share this creative experience with Mia. When they connected, on the video call, both of them were ready with their art supplies, smiles lighting up their faces. Okay, what are we going to create today? Mia asked, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. I was thinking we could each paint something that represents our dreams, Emily suggested. It could be anything we want. Mia nodded, her expression thoughtful. I love that. I'll paint a landscape of a place I want to visit, somewhere beautiful and full of adventure. I'll paint something too, Emily said, feeling inspired. I want to create a piece that shows our friendship, maybe 2 trees growing together. Us. As they painted, they chatted and laughed, sharing stories and ideas. Emily felt the distance between them fade away. It was like they were in the same room, working side by side. They encouraged each other, offered suggestions, and celebrated each other's progress. Hours passed, and both Emily and Mia revealed their paintings. Mia's landscape was filled with vibrant colors, depicting mountains and a sky full of stars. Emily's trees stood tall, their branches intertwining as if they were reaching for the same light. Oh, Emily. I love your painting, Mia exclaimed. So beautiful and meaningful. Emily felt a rush of pride. Thank you. Your landscape is incredible. I can almost feel the adventure just looking at it. They spent the rest of the call discussing their paintings, sharing their thoughts, and dreaming about the future. Emily felt a renewed sense of hope. She realized that no matter how far apart they were, they could still create memories and support each other. Their friendship was like a bridge, strong and unbreakable. After the call ended, Emily felt a wave of happiness wash over her. She knew that she and Mia could face any challenge together. The distance didn't matter. What mattered was their connection and the love they shared. From that day on, Emily made it a point to continue their virtual art days. They explored new themes, shared their progress, and cheered each other on. With every call, they strengthened their bond, proving that friendship could flourish, no matter the miles between them. Emily smiled as she looked at her painting, feeling inspired by the journey they were on together. She knew that no matter where life took them, their friendship would always be a source of light and hope, guiding them through the distances that tried to keep them apart. Emily woke up on a rainy Saturday morning, the sound of raindrops tapping against her window. The gloomy weather matched her mood. It had been 2 months since she and Mia started their virtual art days, and while those moments brought her joy, Emily still felt a deep sense of longing for her friend. She missed the days when they could hang out together, share laughter in person, and explore their small town. As she sipped her warm tea, Emily glanced at her phone. There was a message from Mia. Hey Em, I'm thinking we should do something special for our next art day. How about a themed project? We can each paint something that represents our dreams for the future. Emily's heart lifted at the thought. That sounds amazing, she replied. I love it. I've been thinking about my dream to travel and see the world. Mia quickly responded, Me too. Let's make it a travel theme. I can't wait to see what we both create. As Emily prepared for their call later that day, she felt a mix of excitement and sadness. She wanted to express how much Mia meant to her, but she also felt hesitant. Words often escaped her when it came to her feelings. When the time came, Emily set up her laptop and arranged her art supplies. A few moments later, Mia's face appeared on the screen, brightening the room despite the rain outside. Hey, Em. You look great, Mia said, her smile warm and welcoming. Thanks, so do you, Emily replied, feeling a rush of happiness. They both shared their ideas for their travel-themed projects. Mia wanted to paint a vibrant city skyline, inspired by dreams of visiting places like Paris and Tokyo. Emily decided to paint a serene landscape with mountains and a river, presenting her wish to explore nature and find peace in the world. As they painted, the conversation flowed easily. They talked about their dreams, favorite travel destinations, and the adventures they wanted to have together. Emily felt inspired as Mia shared her vision of exploring the world and experiencing new cultures. "I want to take a road trip across the country one day," Mia said, her eyes sparkling. "Could visit all the national parks and see the beauty of nature?" "That sounds incredible," Emily agreed, imagining the two of them camping under the stars and hiking through breathtaking landscapes. "We should definitely plan that." As they painted, Emily felt a sense of hope blossoming within her. She realized that while distance separated them physically, their friendship allowed them to connect in ways that felt powerful and meaningful. They could still dream together, laugh together, and support each other, no matter how far apart they were. After a few hours of painting, they both revealed their completed works. Mia's city skyline was filled with bright colors, each building representing a different dream. Emily's landscape was peaceful, with vibrant greens and blues, showcasing her love for nature. "Wow, Emily, your painting is beautiful. It feels so calming and full of life," Mia said, her voice full of praise. "Thank you. I love yours too. So full of energy and excitement." "I can almost hear the city bustling," Emily replied. Feeling proud of their creations, feeling inspired, Emily decided it was time to share her feelings more openly. "Mia, I've been thinking a lot about our friendship and how much you mean to me," she began, her heart racing. "Even though we're far apart, I want you to know that you are always in my thoughts. I cherish our time together, even if it's through a screen." Mia's expression softened and she nodded. "I feel the same way, Emily. It's hard being away from you, but our calls and art days make me feel connected. You're my best friend no matter the distance." Their conversation grew deeper as they shared their fears and hopes. Emily opened up about feeling lonely at times and how she missed their adventures together. Mia listened, offering words of comfort and encouragement. "Let's make a promise," Mia said. "No matter where we are in life, we'll always find a way to stay connected. We can plan trips together, even if it's just in our dreams for now, and we'll always support each other's goals." Emily felt a surge of hope. "I promise. We'll always be there for each other, no matter what." After their call ended, Emily felt lighter. She realized that their friendship was a journey, not limited by distance. They had created a bond that would carry them through life's challenges. Inspired by their conversation, Emily decided to take action. She wanted to make their promise real. She began planning a future trip in her mind, researching places they could visit together. She created a travel bucket list, filled with destinations she wanted to explore with Mia. Each day, she added to the list, finding pictures online and pinning them to a board on her wall. She imagined the two of them hiking in the mountains, exploring cities, and creating memories that would last a lifetime. In the following weeks, their virtual art days continued, filled with laughter and creativity. They painted, shared their dreams, and encouraged each other to pursue their passions. As they talked, Emily felt a renewed sense of purpose. She started painting more, entering local art contests, and even displaying her work at a community event. Mia cheered her on from afar, sending messages of support and excitement. "I believe in you, Emily. You're going to do amazing things." Emily felt grateful for Mia's encouragement. It pushed her to keep going, to chase her dreams with determination. One day, after a particularly inspiring art session, Emily received a message from Mia. "I have an idea. What if we start a blog together? We can share our art, our travel dreams, and inspire others to follow their passions." Emily's heart raced at the thought. "That sounds incredible. I would love to do that." They spent hours brainstorming ideas for their blog, excited about the possibilities. They envisioned a space where they could share their art, travel stories, and the lessons they learned along the way. As Emily worked on the blog, she felt a surge of hope. She realized that while distance might separate them, their friendship was a powerful force that would guide them through life. They were on a journey together, one filled with dreams, creativity, and unwavering support. In that moment, Emily understood that their friendship was not defined by distance, but by the love and connection they shared. They would always find a way to reach each other no matter where life took them. Together, they would shine brightly in the universe, proving that true friendship could overcome any obstacle. Emily woke up to the sound of her phone buzzing on her nightstand. It was a sunny Saturday morning, and she felt a wave of excitement as she remembered that today was the day she and Mia would finally launch their blog. The past few weeks had been filled with planning, writing, and creating art together. And now, it was time to share their journey with the world. As she got ready, Emily felt a mix of nerves and joy. They had worked so hard to create something meaningful, and she wanted their blog to inspire others, just as their friendship had inspired her. With each passing day, she felt the distance between her and Mia shrank, replaced by a strong connection built on shared dreams and creativity. After breakfast, Emily sat at her desk, her laptop open and ready. She could hardly contain her excitement. As she waited for Mia to join the video call, when Mia's face appeared on the screen, Emily's heart soared. "Hey, Em. Are you ready?" Mia asked, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. "Absolutely. Can't believe we're finally doing this," Emily replied, her smile wide. They had worked on the blog together for weeks, writing about their art, sharing their travel dreams, and supporting each other through challenges. Now, it was time to share their stories with the world. They had chosen the name Dreamers United, symbolizing their friendship and shared aspirations. "Let's do a countdown," Mia suggested. "On 3, we hit publish." "Okay," Emily agreed, feeling a rush of adrenaline. They both counted down together, their voices filled with excitement. 3, 2, 1. Publish. Emily watched as the blog went live, feeling a mix of joy and disbelief. "We did it," she exclaimed. "Our blog is officially launched." Mia clapped her hands, her face glowing with happiness. "This is just the beginning, Emily. I can't wait to see where this journey takes us." As they celebrated their achievement, Emily felt a sense of purpose growing inside her. She remembered how distant she had felt when Mia moved away, how lonely she had been without her friend. But now, they were building something beautiful together, proving that true friendship could overcome any obstacle. Over the next few weeks, their blog began to gain traction. People started to read their posts, comment on their art, and share their dreams. Emily felt a rush of excitement every time someone liked their work or left a kind message. It was amazing to see their words and creativity resonate with others. As Emily was checking the blog's comments, she noticed a message from a girl named Sarah. "Your blog is so inspiring. I've been feeling lost, but your stories give me hope. Thank you for sharing." Emily felt a wave of emotion wash over her. "Mia, look at this," she exclaimed, showing her friend the comment. "Someone found hope in our blog." Mia's eyes lit up. "That's incredible. We're making a difference, Emily. This is why we started this blog, to inspire others." They decided to respond to Sarah, thanking her for her kind words and encouraging her to share her own dreams. They wrote, Emily felt a sense of connection. They were not just sharing their stories. They were building a community of dreamers who supported each other. As the blog continued to grow, Emily and Mia began planning their first joint art project. They decided to create a series of paintings based on their shared dreams and experiences. Each painting would represent a different aspect of their friendship and the journeys they wanted to take together. One evening, as they painted, Emily reflected on how far they had come. "It's amazing how much we've accomplished," she said. "I never thought we could create something like this together, especially after feeling so distant." Mia nodded, her brush moving across the canvas. "We turned our loneliness into something beautiful. Our friendship is stronger than ever, and we're inspiring others along the way." With every stroke of paint, they poured their hearts into the artwork, capturing their dreams and hopes on the canvas. They painted vibrant landscapes, exciting cityscapes, and abstract representations of their friendship. Each piece told a story, a reminder of the bond they shared despite the distance. As the weeks passed, their art project gained attention. They decided to host a virtual exhibition to showcase their work and share the stories behind each piece. The idea filled them with excitement and nervousness, but they knew it was a chance to connect with others in a meaningful way. On the day of the exhibition, Emily prepared her space with care. She set up her paintings, arranged her supplies, and practiced what she would say. When it was time, Mia joined the call, and they greeted their audience with smiles. "Welcome to our first virtual exhibition, Dreams in Color," Emily announced, her heart racing. "We're so excited to share our art and stories with you." As they presented each painting, they explained the inspiration behind it, sharing personal stories and reflections. They encouraged their viewers to share their own dreams and aspirations, creating an atmosphere of support and encouragement. After the exhibition, Emily felt overwhelmed with joy. People were responding positively, sharing their dreams, and thanking them for the inspiration. It was a beautiful reminder of the impact they could have on others. Even from a distance, as the night came to a close, Emily and Mia reflected on their journey. "I can't believe how far we've come," Emily said, her voice filled with emotion. "We turned our sadness into something beautiful. We've built a community of dreamers." Mia smiled, her eyes shining. "And we've proven that distance doesn't have to separate us. Our friendship is a force that brings us closer together, no matter where we are." In that moment, Emily realized that their bond was unbreakable. They had transformed their feelings of loneliness into a powerful connection, inspiring others along the way. Their friendship was like a beacon of hope, shining brightly in the world. As they signed off for the night, Emily felt a deep sense of gratitude. She knew that no matter where life took them, they would always find a way to stay connected. Together, they had created something remarkable, and their journey was just beginning. With hope in their hearts, they looked forward to the adventures that lay ahead, ready to inspire the world with their dreams.